my book, Running Against the Odds. I ended up writing this memoir, just changed the complete trajectory of my life. Going out for my high school cross country team, it ended up just changing my entire pathway. I had previously been cut by 3 other school teams from elementary as well as middle school. And so I was a bit apprehensive, and lo and behold, I ended up meeting my high school coach, who was a father figure for me. And, running against the odds, it just reflects my 2 decades of coaching, a lot of my personal stories, woven into this book. And, the clear message is that we're not alone when we go through these tough times in life, and that we just have to remind ourselves of all the people and the resources that we have around us. And when we take advantage of that, it really helps us to bounce back, to live the life that we were truly meant to live. You're not supposed to get outside this box. And so there's some benefits to having that little person. It may save us sometimes, but it also could be a detriment. And having that internal fortitude, you're going beyond the person you were yesterday. And I always say this: if you want bigger things in life for yourself, you have to give up who you are. I was willing to live there for a while. And then I think my very own kids reminded me that I wanted more for myself. And I wanted to be able to get out there and play ball with my kids and run with my kids. And so that's the other thing. First of all, finding something you can hold on to that's going to give you that daily spark. It can be anything that pulls you to that daily spark. And then it's all about just taking one step at a time. So I can easily get up to doing a 14-mile run once every 2 weeks or so. And I play basketball, lift weights. But Zach, when I was going through that dark period, I'm going up to the local track and I'm jogging 100 meters, walking 100 meters, jogging 100 meters, walk. And I'm doing that for a couple of weeks. So my workout might have been over within 15 minutes. And then a few weeks later, it became 200 meters and then power walk 200 meters. But you fast forward, it took me about 1.5 years where I could get up to the workouts. It's the #1 new release on Amazon, so I'm super excited about that. And so I am living in a world of promoting a book. And so what's next for me is that I would love to do book talk to organizations, to schools, to teams. And so I want to live in that space where now what I have on paper, I want to make sure that is conveyed to audiences that helps to inspire others. And I'm very fortunate where I'm an Under Armour coach, as well as this was National Coach of the Year. And so I'm excited about those things, but it really doesn't mean a whole lot unless I'm using my platform to make someone else's life better. And so I really want to live in that space. I have a free downloadable teacher's guide affiliated with Running Against the Odds, and that's located on my website. I think what was really important is, teamwork makes the dream work. And you were saying this earlier that, we're living in this crazy world. And if you find yourself finding the time and the energy to help others, it is going to also help you. And I think that's the most organic way to grow into who you are. And if we had everyone thinking like that, this world would be a much better place. And so, there's no fun being at the top alone. And, there's some satisfaction in that, but you're going to look around and ask yourself, who did I help to get up to the top with me? And so I always challenge others to make sure you're extending yourself, even if it's just something small. Pay it forward to a neighbor, to a family member, to your community, and and let's all make this world a better place.